Welcome to the Daily Bible for Kids podcast. The date is March the 23rd. My name's Hunter, and we are reading through the Bible. Kids from all around the world gather here to listen to these amazing stories from the Bible, from Genesis all the way to the book of Revelation. And today, we're in the book of 1 Samuel. Saul's father had lost his donkeys and sent Saul to find them. But someone found Saul instead. Let's read about it in 1 Samuel chapter 9. One day Kish's donkeys strayed away, and he told Saul, "Take a servant with you and go look for the donkeys." So Saul took one of the servants and traveled through the hill country of Ephraim, the land of Shalashia, the Shalim area, the entire land of Benjamin, but they couldn't find the donkeys anywhere. Finally they entered the region of Zuph, and Saul said to his servant, "Let's go home. By now my father will be more worried about us than about the donkeys." But the servant said, "I've just thought of something. There's a man of God who lives here in this town. He's held in high honor by all the people because everything he says comes true. Let's go find him. Perhaps he can tell us which way to go." "But we don't have anything to offer him," Saul replied. "Even our food is gone, and we don't have a thing to give him." "Well," the servant said, "I have one small silver piece. We can at least offer it to the man of God and see what happens." In those days, if people wanted a message from God, they would say, "Let's go and ask the seer." For prophets used to be called seers. "All right," Saul agreed. "Let's try it." So they started into the town where the man of God lived. As they were climbing the hill to the town, they met some young women coming out to draw water. So Saul and his servant asked, "Is the seer here today?" "Yes," they replied. "Stay right on this road. He's at the town gates. He's just arrived to take part in a public sacrifice at the place of worship. Hurry and catch him before he goes up to eat. The guests won't begin eating until he arrives to bless the food." So they entered the town and passed through the gates. Samuel was coming out toward them to go up to the place of worship. Now the Lord had told Samuel the previous day, "About this time tomorrow I will send you a man from the land of Benjamin. Anoint him to be the leader of my people Israel. He will rescue them from the Philistines, for I have looked down on my people in mercy and have heard their cry." When Samuel saw Saul, the Lord said, "That's the man I told you about. He will rule my people." Wow, what a story. God heard the cry of his people, and he did something about it. He sent them someone who would be their king, who would rule them, and who would fight for them. As you read more about the life of Saul, you'll see that there were many things about him that were not good. There were many ways where he failed as their king. But this story and Saul are a picture for us of what God has done for us in Christ. God heard our cry, and so he sent us his Son, who would be our king. He would set up his rule and his kingdom, and he would deliver us, not from the Philistines, but from darkness and death and the grave and evil. Jesus, our King, hears our cry, and he comes to give us life. And that, my friend, is great news. Well, hey, we've done it. We've done it again. We've spent another day in the Bible, and I plan on being back here again tomorrow to do the same thing. But again, just let me remind you that there is an opportunity for you to be one of our podcasters for the day. You can become one of our Friends Around the World readers. Just head on over to the webpage and sign up. Well, until tomorrow, let's go forward in God's joy. Let's let his joy be our strength, and let us always remember this, that you are loved. No doubt about it. Alrighty, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. You guys take care.